It's gonna be our
Our
last episode, maybe, of Edcast.
No.
So this is the end of what is it called, the year, and at the end of the year, usually a lot of programs, or usually what we call proker, they're all ending or ended. Also, before we end everything today, guys, let's go back, take a look back to what we have done this year.
Let's do it.
Just this year, that means, huh?
Yes. Oh, damn.
You are old, so maybe that's different for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, there are three very big programs here in Edsa. There's Date, and then Shakespeare, and there's E-Night. So, what have you been a part of this year, Xavier?
For this year, I was a part of Date 2K25. I'm also a part of E-Night that just happened
2 days.
2 days ago, as per the recording.
Main character.
Hell yeah. Cast.
Main
Okay.
character.
What about you, Kazaki?
Wait, so only this year?
Yeah, for just this year.
For this
Out of those three.
I'm only a part of E-Night for this year.
Oh, you're not in Shakespeare?
Nah.
You were a part of Shakespeare
Yeah,
for last year.
2024. we were.
I think maybe for Shakespeare because none of us are part of it this year.
We can talk about last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also have been only part of Date and E-Night this year. So those are very big experiences for me this year. So what is Date, first of all?
So, since I was a part of Date as the event division with some of my friends, those are, and then just list off all of them. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Date is the.
Days with Edsa. So what is it? What does it do?
So Date is the orientation program for the new students of Edsa. So for our juniors of cohort 2025, they are introduced to everything about Edsa through this program. Build the events, the stuff that are going to happen throughout the days. It is also separated through a few days: the pre-date, day 1, day 2, day 3, and other agendas as well.
Yeah, you were in event division. I was the secretary. So very different experiences actually.
Very different
Yeah. So that's the good thing about being committees and stuff. Like you can work on the same program but have very, very different experiences. But Kazaki, you weren't part of Date this year, but you were last year, were you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
part.
How was that experience?
It was definitely an experience.
It was
Definitely an experience.
The thing about Date, for those of you who doesn't know, is that it is an experience. It is, I think, one of the longest programs of Edsa. To plan, and it's very intricate, but it is also, I'd say, the most insightful programs of Edsa, yeah, because it really introduces you to a lot of things about community work. Introduce you to a lot of like the struggles, the systems, even like the culture, the programs in Edsa. It's a good first step, I suppose.
Yeah, and Date is also being done by students who's a year above the new students.
Yes.
So us from 2024, we were committees for 2025 Date, and you were committees for us.
Yep.
Because you were 2023.
And the thing is, for Date or student orientation for the major itself, is for Date at least the people actually that have been committees for this. Being committee is actually the real orientation.
True. That's what I thought.
Instead of because it really tests you. Basically, it's
layered.
It's like the first serious program for many of English students in Edsa, basically.
it is like sort of a layered experience
Like
of like
the first
it's
real-
orientation for us, orientation for them. It's great.
The first real challenge, I suppose.
Yeah, because we can talk about Shakespeare here. Shakespeare is the first proker that opens for you as a maba, as a new
Yeah,
student.
it is.
And that was the first like introduction, because the work that you have to do when you're maba in Shakes isn't that much.
True.
And then you go on more and more, and then you find date. So going to Shakespeare now, what is Shakespeare?
Shakespeare is a sort of a road or a mark to finally reach its end goal, and which is to celebrate the
English department?
This Natalis.
of the English department of Universitas Erlangga. So
So
yeah,
Shakespeare simply also it's like the program itself focuses a lot on competitions.
yes. it
So
does.
internal competition is where they held competitions just for us, the students of
Versus-
English department.
all cohorts.
Yeah, all cohorts, and then there's also external competitions is where Shakespeare holds for high schoolers.
High schoolers.
Yeah, national
Yes.
level.
National level competitions.
Last year, you were the event committees.
Yeah, your equipment.
I was equipment.
I was offered to be.
Oh, so you did?
But I didn't accept it. I'm sorry.
So you've never done Shakespeare?
Never.
have you? Oh,
never.
never.
I've never.
So yeah, for Shakespeare it was a really good experience because I was just a freshman and you were too.
And if I may know, how was it like for as like a freshman, the first semester you got introduced to one of the broker from English literature?
It was
How-
very welcoming for me, I think.
True.
Because the seniors were so nice. And
They
when you
were.
got in, you already have some things done because the program started way
It's like-
before
yeah.
we got in. And it was so nice, and seniors were so welcoming, and I feel so welcome. And it's like, oh my god, I can actually do this. Like I can survive this.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I suppose it's the same. It's very welcoming, and I think my coordinator for my division was Kak Gemma, and he was very supportive because I was also very busy at the time, but you know he still understands and he still supports me. But you know, you were the event division. Do you know the events that were held for this year's Shakespeare?
For this year, I don't
this-
know.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I only know from last
So-
year. So
From what I know, there's like you said, there are internal and external competitions. For the internal competitions, there are events such as like the futsal, basket. That is all. I think it is open for alumni as well. So we all also got to connect or reconnect to a few alumni of Edsa, and also there's a new one. It's called Clash of Edsa.
Ooh.
I really wanted to be a part of it, but I think it was also held in the same day as Date. Yes.
yeah,
So unfortunately, I wasn't a part of it, but I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
it was really fun.
I
heard
really
it
wanted
was
to do that as well, but
Yeah.
it's late.
And also another one, I also mentioned alumni.
Yeah.
There's
Renew.
a reunion rumble. Also, that's also a program that is applicable for alumni. This year's Shakespeare is really cool. I saw the Instagram post of the
Alumni.
of them interviewing the alumni, and I think they had much fun. They had and a big applause to the Shakespeare committees.
And yeah, so like in Edsa, there's a lot of big proctors going on at the same time, and the people too. They like one of them, like one person and like two major three major proctors. Especially like it's very bonding. Like it makes you really bond with your cohort because like you're
does.
doing it just all your cohort.
It does. And not only bond to our cohort, like for example, like the external events of Shakespeare, there was storytelling competition, news anchor, and
Spelling bee.
Spelling bee, yeah. You can also bond or I suppose interact
Make
with
connections.
make connections with high schoolers.
Going back to date again, I think,
I
because
see.
like you're in 2023 date. So how is it for you to orient us? Orient? Does that
Oh,
work?
true.
How is it
Another
for you?
perspective, huh?
Because we only get our experience as new students at the time. So how is it for you, like as the committee? What?
And he was from the trainer division,
Oh yeah, you're a trainer.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, where do we start? Where do we start? Back in
Long
my day,
story.
back in my day, it was definitely like we've mentioned already, like the first real challenge, and it was actually the second real challenge for me because I was a part of
Bradanaya.
Bradanaya, which
Oh,
so going into date, I already have an experience as a trainer. To be honest, because it's different, right? Bradanaya is basically the orientation for the faculty. Difference is that in Bradanaya, you got like 3 whole days, right? With your
back to back.
yeah, 3 whole days. So you get like a real bonding, like basically, because you know it's basically like you guys are being a family for 3 whole days. So it's, I think from my experience, it's easier to bond. But the challenge is as a trainer for date is that it's only on weekends, right? And new students, they're already have classes, they already have their own business, right? So it's definitely harder in a way to bond. But yeah, definitely.
So if you don't know, trainer is the group.
The group
thingy.
basically,
Companion.
Companion,
the one
mentor?
who the mentor,
Mentor.
yeah, the
So
mentor.
like one group of
Yeah.
freshmen. And
Yeah,
then
you're basically being
there's
the
a
parent of like 15-ish
15
people.
students.
But it was definitely definitely an experience because maybe in the committee side you get to know again many people that you may not know before, and you get to know how they work, how they deal with certain things, because obviously it's a program, there's gonna be ups and downs. In a way you get to know the real side of people and how they handle things. But yeah, it was definitely an experience. I wouldn't say the best experience, but it was definitely an experience where I learned a lot.
It stood out. It stood out in your head.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
What about you guys? What's maybe what you think is different between being the new students and your experience as a committee?
I think as a just a student, you know, a junior, we took it for granted. You know, we were like, it's like, how hard could it be? It's really, you know, it was a struggle. The committee, especially the event committee, I suppose, it's really a struggle to sort of come up with the ideas and try to, you know, structure those ideas and try to make it happen in real time when it actually happened, and try to navigate through the challenges while it is happening. It's an experience, like you said. Yeah.
I think I have also like very different experience because I'm only the secretary. Being a secretary is important because you're doing the paperwork, but you're not actually, you know, being on the field, and like you had to have like a lot of meetings, which I didn't have to. Like I only had to do, you know, type and be very quick and stuff. So it's definitely a different experience, but also it still taught me so much because when you're in date, you're not only doing your work, but you also have it's called simulation. Simulation is when you practice the days. So if you're a freshman watching this and you don't know, we actually
predicted everything that's gonna happen. Okay, we ran through all the millions of possibilities. And
Basically, Doctor Strange.
still we did not predict that it's gonna be online.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But definitely a huge experience.
And that's date. And next, on the Holy Trinity,
It's E-night.
E-night.
Midnight.
E-night.
There's this thing called E-night here. It's very big. I think it's one of the. It's very big. E-night is annual drama made for from English department students, and then we perform it externally, usually in Caduras. So maybe from you
How's
first.
E-night for you guys?
So what
Okay.
committee are you in E-night?
Okay, so for background information, one of the committee, from the fund division, and these two, you guys are.
We're cast.
They're the cast, so it's different.
Very different experience.
Yeah, and in Ignite, there are two. Actually, it's separated between two, which is the production,
Producer division and then director division.
and director division, and I'm part of prod, which is
Production.
I'm part of production and fundraising. Like actually, I don't interact as a fundraising division. I don't interact a lot with the other committees, and when they train, when you guys do practice, I didn't even attend a lot, so my POV would be much different from most of the Ignite committees. So yeah, I get to interact with merch, with I sell things, I sell food, so
You're not on screen. You're not on stage.
yeah, I don't interact, so I'm just doing my own thing, just being with. No, never mind.
Yeah, that's why it's that's why it's a big procker. Is what it
Yeah.
means.
Yeah, it is.
I think Ignite is the biggest for all of them because,
Oh, arguable.
like you
Arguable.
said, a lot of divisions do not interact with each other because they have their own jobs and they make this event happen. But maybe they don't know, like fundraising. Me as a cast, we don't know anything. Like as cast, we don't know anything. But like. We know you're selling food when we're practicing and stuff like so. There's my friend from also design division, like never attended practice, but they were designing for the social media part. It's a very big procker where it's like there are two big divisions and then smaller division in each, and all of them are still very big.
This year's Ignite was, I think, very fun.
So Devian here, guys. Devian is the cast for the main character of Ignite. So I'm not. I'm a very small character. I have 2 lines in the show.
You
Two
killed it.
lines.
No,
Oh,
she killed
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I know. I
She
killed
it.
my 2 lines. It was awesome. But I do attend the practices and I also accompany him all the time. So how is it for you? It's very intense, right?
I mean, I've had prior theater experience, I suppose, but none as big as Ignite was. And also, as a lead, it was my first time as a main character lead sort of thing. It's just to say that my character or my performance is not just like what I did, I suppose. It is also a collage of everyone's ideas. It's from the scriptwriter, the directors, even the lighting, like it carried me. The music, the set, like a whole play is like I said, a mosaic, a collage of other people's efforts in trying to make this program come true. And I think they did a really great job.
The set and the lighting and the music, because each of those, that's its own division, right?
Yeah.
Music.
And it just, in one day, in one night.
You meet and then zoom, it happens. It's crazy. Like it's
That's
very all these people were working when you were also working, but we didn't know at the time. And then when we're practicing, and then it just
It sort of falls together. It is one of the most anticipated work programs in the Edsa, and also for a lot of people, I suppose.
yeah.
Because it is also the ending or the big thing.
It's the peak.
Is the peak of what we call
Edsa
Day.
So Edsa Day has only happened for this year and last year. So
It's
it's very
a-
new. But Edsa Day is a culmination. Is culmination the right word?
Combination.
Of finals. So exam
final
finals
projects.
and then Shakespeare and then Ignite. So in Edsa, when you're in the 3rd semester, you get these 2 subjects called History of English Language and History of English Literature. And the final project for those subjects are performances, like a play, and a booth exhibition. Yeah. So we do that at Chandura Simtu in the morning, and then the afternoon is Shakespeare. So like Shakespeare's awarding for all the winners, and then also invited a bunch of alumni.
Alumni,
yeah. It was really fun. I was there. I know you guys probably weren't because you're E-Night. I was also E-Night, but I'm very small role, so like I get to be in other places. So I went there, and the alumni were sharing so many insightful stuff. And one of the guests
For
is,
this year's.
yeah, for this year's, it's called Back in Time. Is what the program called, the segment called. She was the person who coined E-Night to be Inca Durasi. So it was so awesome.
The pioneer.
Yeah, she also coined for music
For
director.
is it the last year?
2015.
Oh, 2015 was also a musical.
Yeah,
I see.
and the first time Inat is in Durasi.
I see.
So yeah, it was really awesome.
In short, Edsa Day, again, in-night Shakespeare and the finals for
Helang Helit.
Helang Helit.
This year is called Exhibition.
What does it stand for?
So our cohort names is Elysian,
Elysian.
Elysion, and then Elysian and Exhibition. So Exhibition.
Okay, so
So last
Exhibition.
year was it? What was Life Lit?
Yeah, I've
So that was your cohort. Our cohort is Exhibition.
Okay. So exhibition also includes the performance too.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so exhibition for this year at least. Exhibition, Shakespeare, and in-night is a part of Edsa Day. And
Very
Edsa,
big event.
man, Edsa Day actually has their own committees too.
Yeah.
But how is it? How is it for?
So it was
this
event
year's?
division. It was pretty short. We only worked for like 2 months because of the preparation is very. It's like very like that. And we also have to work with lecturers. That doesn't happen a lot with a lot of proca. Is to work directly with a lot of lecturers. The reason why we work directly with a lot of lecturers for Edsa Day is because first of all, there's the finals for those subjects, but also it's a very big event. It's a whole day. So me as a committee, and also I'm in E-Night. So I was there at 5 a.m. and I got home at like 11 p.m. Not got home at 11 p.m. It was done at 11 p.m. So I got home like 12.
11:30. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
But it's,
a long day.
yeah. So Edsa Day is it really is a whole day.
Yeah.
A whole day
From the
commemorating
morning.
Edsa.
So Edsa Day is a day for Edsa.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a good segue to our next segment too. Benefits.
So going back a little bit before the benefits, I really want to know, maybe from Kakak first because you're the senior here. So how is it for you to balance academic class and doing these work programs?
Obviously, you have to be good at time management, right? Here's the thing. I'm not really good at time management thingamajig, so I got to learn it the hard way.
How did you do it and stuff? So you would just go with the flow. You went with the flow.
Yeah, the thing is maybe I would say don't join committees or organizations or something like that if you don't think that you can handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, I did join a lot, but in a way I kind of analyze it first whether the job test is much or many. Is it doable? Am I capable of doing this? And balancing. To have time. And even if like the job test is busy and the period is long, you can kind of tell. Like if you want, you can kind of analyze like the timeline. Yes, it's called Notion. You can do it Google Calendars. You can analyze that before going or joining this committees. You take an interview, right? You can ask them because they're probably the coordinator and knows a lot about the program. Because unfortunately, a lot of students just join a lot of things and it get cramped up and mess with not only the program or program itself, but also their academy. Well, yeah, that's I think maybe that's a bit downside of joining a lot of committees at the same time, because I think like 2 months ago, I joined. Well, not joined, but it was like the time to pay the community fees both at the same month. And me as a brokey, I don't think.
That looks like a cookie.
So both at the same time, I was like, damn, it was that's a from me. But what about you guys?
Yeah, like for you, when you were the event division for date, there were a lot of, countless meetings, a lot of weekend sacrifice.
Weekend sacrifice, a lot of midnight meetings. It's a struggle, but it really did bonded, I suppose, the event committees. It really taught me a lot of things, and it is manageable when you know, like Zaki said, when you know the scale and the timeline of things. You can sort of feel it out, when you're gonna be most busy, what kind of things you can sort of lay off for a bit, or the things you have to work on, the most urgent things.
That also relates going back again to the benefits of it. So you get a lot of skills and relations, not only with students but also with the lecturers.
Also alumni,
alumni, and also relations to other community. For example, for this year's E-Night, we also collaborated with
JJUA, which stands for Jujutsu Erlangga, which is one of the UKM in UNER. And he, as the main character, you have to learn what?
Boxing.
Show us some moves.
Hello.
This year's E-Night theme was boxing. The storyline's about boxing, and for the good choreo, learning how to fight.
I guess
Jake
so.
Gyllenhaal.
Well, yeah, sure.
Hollywood got Jake Gyllenhaal. Edsa, we got Zafian learning boxing.
No. So thanks to E-Night and OKM Jiu-Jitsu. They were very patient with me because I have no prior experience on martial art. I think none of the cast, Kak Rafli, Kak Bian, Kak Bagus, also did not have any serious martial arts background, and they were really passionate and patient with us. And big thanks to Jiu-Jitsu and big thanks to E-Night for introducing us to OKM Jiu-Jitsu.
Like that, relations also builds communication. Like, do you think being committees makes you better at communication?
Oh yeah.
Obviously, definitely, because I think the one that stood out the most at my experience is the one that I learned the most. Like I've already stated, I was a trainer, I was the mentor for these new students, and because they're new students, a lot of times they don't, even though you have already stated precisely on how to do it and when to do it and why you do it, they don't read it and Kak, how do I do this? Kak, when is the deadline? Kak, when is, you already stated like a whole long text. But since I'm a mentor, you get to learn how to communicate. You get to learn how to, maybe somewhat a leader, how to lead these new students.
Helps you? What?
Yeah, it helps you gain the knowledge in
communication.
Being patient. What about you?
We can also mention other work programs in Edsa. I am also a part of the community, which he is in charge for ECC, and I am the event manager for ECC for this year. And for most of the offline events, I am the MC. And I really learned a lot to sort of communicate and also to
Public speaking.
Public speaking, yeah. So thanks, Kak Zaki, for the opportunity.
Like now, this is also a program, and we're making good memories. So that's also the benefit. A lot of college memories, like very good experience to share. Like we didn't know each other back then, not too well. And now we get to know each other. We get to talk here. Also discussing behind the scenes. So it's a lot of good memories. What memory stands out for you?
Correlates with
the work
programs.
Yeah.
Programs. So as our programs, obviously we're talking about ESA programs. Again, this is maybe the third time I mentioned how I'm a trainer, And to be honest, it was a good experience for me, at least interacting with the new students. And
I bet it was really fun.
Yeah, it was. And to be honest, I love 2024 cohort. I love the people there, and talk about it enough. And also, like Zavian mentioned, I'm the person in charge for this year. Maybe 1 month left being it.
For ECC.
For ECC, I'm the English Conversation Club person in charge. And again, I learned a lot because it was a big stepping stone, because I was only public relations staff and I only managed the internal one. Became the PIC was a big stepping stone because I had to, again, communicate and supervise all of the divisions. Yeah, I get to teach well, I wouldn't say teach, but I have to supervise and what's
Lead
the
the
word?
way.
Yeah,
Open up the way.
Yeah, open up the way and tell how to do things. I think one of the most important thing is patience. If you want to communicate, if you want to lead, you have to be patient.
So like, how about you? For
You know what?
Edsa?
It's the same thing. Date. One of the most thingy memory for me was it was after the simulation for day 3, and we had to revise most of the things that we actually.
And
we
it was
already
the
made.
last simulation.
It was the last
Oh.
simulation. It was before the last simulation, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
One of the craziest achievement of all time. It's such an experience. Other one, I suppose, Shakespeare.
In date I'm the secretary, so I didn't really do that much work. E-night, which is a small role. That what stood out because I wasn't new in Surabaya, but I mean like making really good connection, not only with you but also with other of my
Yeah.
friends. So also like another very beneficial benefit. If you're an HR person, right?
Oh.
And you're interviewing yourself and you're looking at your CV, what do you think is the most impressive proker? Maybe for Edsa prokers.
Yeah, probably.
ECC.
ECC. Being a person in charge for ECC, because again, I'm gonna hyperbole it. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's easy.
It's a big job.
Yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
job. Yeah, because I get to supervise all the divisions. Okay, that's I can get a lot of keywords from it: leadership, communication,
True.
and then
Management.
yeah, time management, adaptable.
adaptable.
I
So, yeah, keywords,
yeah,
keywords,
yeah.
yeah.
If you're talking about HR, it's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you sell it.
Yeah,
You know,
true. That's a really good
yeah.
point. How about you?
Event manager as ECC is also a pretty good one. I had a lot of fun. I really, being an event manager at ECC really opened up to. I think I'm pretty new at event managing, and it is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun being a part of ECC as event manager for 1 year, and I definitely would want to become an event manager as well. And also Unite.
What about you?
What about you?
What about you?
Maybe just secretary. Me being secretary date, and it's like I didn't do much. Like I was just typing.
HR nowadays
neat.
looks for the secretary and the treasurer. So if you're part of big broker, because there's like the formal stuff. Not everyone
Understands
wants
or
and
want to be
are
in-
able to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So all of this is to say that it's been a fun year being a part of Edsa content, TikTok, YouTube, and Edcast.
Wait, we didn't mention.
Well, this is true.
This could be the segment of us talking about this one.
Only the best experience that HR gonna look, and the one that
It's
we're gonna
very
tell the
chill.
most is us being a talent for
Edsa,
YouTube,
and
TikTok,
Edsa Edcast.
and Edsa.
So
Yeah.
this is very chill. Like I'm gonna recommend this. I'm gonna do this
Yes.
next year. I don't care.
Wait,
I don't care.
Being what, a talent again?
Talent again. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna be here for 2 years, 3 years until I graduate. But
I don't even want to graduate. I want to be here forever.
no, don't say that.
Well,
Just you.
What about you? You don't want to stay here?
yeah.
This is really fun.
It's really fun, and I think a lot of freshmen or other, students should try it. It is really fun.
Yeah.
Try to beat us.
Be more fun.
I mean, this doesn't mean to discredit our
Yeah.
producers, our PIC and stuff, like scriptwriters. There are a lot of people behind the scene, not just us. If you watch our comprof video, company profile video, there are a lot of people, and I love them. Thank you. And we wouldn't be here without you guys, and we're gonna miss you guys so much.
Thank you.
Now, how do you feel about leaving as a TikTok YouTube cast?
Maybe not me first. Maybe Sophia.
Oh, sorry. It's the end of the podcast anyway. Maaf.
Bleep.
It's really fun. Again, I'm just gonna say that it's been a really fun journey. We do a lot of things, and then we don't meet again.
It's always a good time.
It's
So
always a fun time.
Me, I'm just the talent, so I don't get to do the stressful
Yeah.
stuff or have like to behind the scenes and stuff. So like it's really fun for me, and I'm really proud of what we do here.
Yeah, true.
I think we're funny.
I think we are all funny.
Yeah.
In the fun.
A lot of people working on the behind the scene, and also pay respects to our dear friend Hani. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Love you, Hani. So yeah, there are a lot of people who work for Edsa, YouTube, TikTok, and Edcast. A little shout out and credit
from the ones that right
you don't
now
want to show up on screen.
behind the camera, both of our lovely PIC, Ratu and Bella, project officer.
Good guy.
Yeah,
Good
from the Holy Land of Malang, Chia,
Chia.
and then our script writer Nia, and the script writer Chajel, and then for our YouTube editor we got Ulil and Mala, and then for our TikTok editor we got Reva and almarhum Hani, rest in peace. Organizations, committees, it's all not just the work of one individual, but it's a group work, a group project in order to produce at least even one video, one podcast. It's a work of a lot of people.
Thank you for being a part of our journey. And
don't forget to join if you're freshman, especially join everything. I mean, not everything, but programs in Edsa, so
yeah,
you can join anything.
thank you for watching this video. What's our let's how about everyone do the outro?
Do the outro together. Edcast,
Don't be an outcast, listen to